Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped in to do your reading for the month of August, Taurus. I'm about to put some incense on before I get started, because I have some messages for you, child. I got some messages for you. House is Not a Home by Luther Vandross. House is Not a Home by Luther Vandross was your song. I got this, yo, I got this fresh incense. We see that oil? You see all that oil at the bottom? He be having them soaking in a fucking bin, a tub. These oils. This is Egyptian musk. This is my favorite scent. Anyway, heavy on the spiritual tools. The spiritual tools. You having to re-up, or you just recently re-ing up. Going to the Botanica. You getting some spiritual tools. Thank you. Thank you, love. The glow up being real, huh, Taurus? The glow up being real. Ooh, look at that. You guys see that? That shit don't do it no justice. That shit wet, wet. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm not gonna do this. We're gonna keep this PG because the energy though, the energy. Nah, I didn't get this from Dragons. I didn't get this from the Dragons bookstore. From the Phoenix and Dragons, whatever it's called, bookstore. Nah, I got this from this ill stand in a Kroger store. This guy has a stand in a Kroger store, and he has like his little oil shop, his incense and his oils, and this is Egyptian musk. Oh, that's what you're asking me. I was just in a spiritual shop called Phoenix and Dragons bookstore. I think this was called. Anyway, a house is not a home. A house is not a home, Taurus. There was this crazy download that I was getting. It was off the cards that I pulled. I pulled 2 cards from the Conjure cards, which are here. Prayed and pulled 2 cards from the Conjure cards, and I got cards that I'll talk about. But the message that I got off of one of the cards was about a house not being a home. Somewhere where you live, you're not being comfortable where you live. So for some of you, you live one place, you live with somebody, or you live someplace in particular. But your heart is with someone else. Someone else feels like home. Somewhere else feels like home. For some of you, you feel that somebody is yours, is with someone is in the wrong relationship. They're with someone else. They should be with you. Have you on somebody else feeling like home to you and they're not around you? A lot of womb work, a lot happening. Have you on a lot happening in your womb? Somebody's about to give birth any day now, child. Someone is about to get pregnant any day now. You better be careful. Some of you are going to get pregnant spiritually. A lot of womb work. Someone's fucking ovaries are going insane. Have you on you speaking to somebody's ovaries. Someone speaking to your ovaries. And Aries could be crying, and Aries could be acting like a baby. You can't worry about them right now. You gotta ignore them. You got work to do. And Aries is crying, and Aries is being a baby. And Aries is being a baby. House. A house and a home. Some of you, it's just a room. Let's pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit, guide, spirit, animal, source, God, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node to see what messages you have for them for the month of August, Spirit. I pray that my Tauruses are really asking themselves what they want, what feels good to them, what feels like home to them, where they want to be rooted and grounded. I pray that they're working on their root chakras at this time, Spirit. I pray that they're working on their solar plexus and their sacral chakras at this time, Spirit. I pray that they're working on their hearts. Please protect the space from any negative energies. Only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. 3 people in the room, 3 likes. Have you on the sing the synchronicities, Taurus? You sing the synchronicities, you sing the signs, but a lot of lower chakra work needing to be done. Root, sacral, solar, heart. Root, sacral, solar, heart. Heavy on this energy. But I'm hearing Pluto and Scorpio. It could be Pluto and Scorpio generation. Somebody could have Pluto and Scorpio. A lot of this energy, you know, Scorpio being your sister sign too. Some of you are really dealing with a Scorpio. You're in real close connection with a Scorpio. Or you are going through deep transformation at this time. Multiple truths existing. You're about to give birth. Someone is near death. Someone is closest to death. Have you known someone being closest to death? You could be seeing someone out on the way out, or someone is about to give birth. Someone is closest to death, and they're about to give birth. This Ten of Hearts out here is the card that I pulled out for you. This is the card of home. This is a fireplace here. And this is the card of home. And it's talking about there being how there used to be a fireplace and in like the main room, the living room of a home. And so everyone would gather there. It was like the whole home was in one room. Somebody lives in a room. Someone could have a whole house. Someone could have a whole home, but your safe space, your sacred space is in a room, or someone spends all their time in a room, or you live in a room in someone's home. Heavy on this, being careful not to for this not to feel like a prison. This being really it being really easy somehow for it to feel like a prison to you, for you to feel really somebody could be in a dorm room, or someone lives in a bedroom and your whole life happens in the bedroom, or you live in a room in somebody else's house, or literally some of you hide somehow. You hide from the people that you live with. You don't like your home, you don't like your environment. You stay in you know, in your bedroom, you stay in your office, you stay in one, you know, in one place in particular, whatever that is. You don't spend much time with, or your partner is this way. You don't spend much time with the people that you live with. If everybody is chilling out in the living room, your ass ain't out there. You're doing something different. Or you don't even want to be home. You're uncomfortable in your home. For some of you, spending the nights at somebody else's house. Some of you could be spending the night at somebody else's house. This could be your lover. This could be a family member. You want to be elsewhere. Some of you, this is mentally. You are home, but you all in your phone with somebody else. Or someone has a whole family, someone has a whole solid home, a solid foundation, or someone is really far away, but together. The two of you live in different places, but the two of you are home together, or the two of you are always communicating. The two of you are always on your phones, always texting, always talking to one another. Heavy on this energy. Hi, thank you, Angelica. What does this say? Ooh, the hive mind, soul fam. Welcome, y'all. Yeah, there's something about this energy, right? There's something about making sure that if you are feeling confined this way, making sure that you love where you are. That longing, that yearning, that wanting something else, never serving you, having to get back to being in the attitude of gratitude. Someone has gotten away from their gratitude rituals. Someone has forgotten how blessed they are. Someone's allowing someone else to compromise their already blessed life. Heavy on being careful not to compromise, letting someone else compromise your already blessed life. Don't let a masculine compromise your already blessed life. Just clean your sanctuary, your room. Grateful, humble, blessed. Yes, there's something about this. Need to do your rituals, cleanse your space, make it as comfortable as it needs to be to you. Doesn't matter how big or how small it is. Heavy on the being surrounded by your crystals. You being really surrounded by your crystals. This being a great gift to give to you, a great gift for you to give to others. Someone loving on you, someone gifting you crystals, or you needing to buy more. Surround yourself, multiple truths existing. Heavy on the working closely with rose quartz and clear quartz. For some of you, these are also geodes. A lot of love, needing a lot of love right now. There could be other stones that you're working with too, but heavy on the rose quartz and heavy on the connecting with the ancestors. Some of you are using crystals to connect with the ancestors. Could be smoky quartz, could be lapis lazuli, you know, could be amethyst. There are others for sure. You know, I'm not that. Some of you are you're really good about crystals. I'm not that good with crystals. Some of you are really good with it. Someone is not as nurturing as they could be, as they should be. A feminine energy is not as nurturing as she could be. She's not as good with her plants as she could be. She's not as good with life as she could be. Life, nurturing actual life. This could be having a baby. She don't know how to be fully in her feminine energy. The energy is really dense. Do you see that smoke? You can tell a lot by the energy in the room. There's a lot of negative energy around you, a lot of dense ass energy around you. You can tell a lot about the energy in the room by how the smoke, by the smoke. If it's more spread out, it's less dense, you know what I'm saying? Versus it coming out in a stream like that, one stream like that, it being really dense. It's telling me there's a lot of negative energy in the space. Telling me there's a lot of negative energy around you. Also, you can be the negative energy. Said what I said. You getting really fucking angry sometimes. You getting really angry sometimes. You having to honor this. Where you could be the toxic one. You don't want to honor this, but you're stubborn enough to cause the problem, to be the problem. You being a distraction to someone. You being a distraction to someone. You also being a distraction to yourself. You two distracting each other. This all started because it's a beautiful distraction. You two distract yourselves from the things that you're supposed to be working on. You get lost in this person, and then you get distracted from what you need to be doing, handling your business, running your business. Do you see the smoke? Do you see that? Do you see this? There's an incense box right under the tripod. Do you see this? What's even funnier is that when I say something and I pay attention to it and I notice that it changes. If you read energy, if you be knowing, then you be knowing. You pulled out all your rose quartz. Yeah, it's time to work with some rose quartz. We're heavy on the working with the ancestors, connecting with the ancestors. This being a big one. Ancestral meditation. Getting your altars in order. Could be making an offering at the altar. Could be lighting a candle and just chatting, just talking. Deep ancestral meditation. A lot of cleansing, cleaning your space. A lot of nesting needing to go on. You being a fucking hoarder. You having to clear out some shit. You having a small space and you being really cluttered in that small space. For some of you, you put yourself in this space. This is a mental thing. This is an emotional thing. You're being really trapped. Real Eight of Swords energy in regards to someone. There being a lot of smoke in the air. You smoking a lot of weed. Somebody smoke a lot of weed. I was going to say that earlier. You smoke a lot of weed. More weed. You've been smoking more weed than normal, than usual. Someone is trying to escape more than they usually do. Smoking more. Drinking more. That type of energy. Someone really triggering you. Someone triggering you. Someone dismissing you. Someone moving on from you. Really triggering you. Someone not being receptive to you. Really triggering you. Like someone telling you they don't want to be with you no more. Breaking up with you. Letting you know they could go elsewhere. Or, you know, rejecting you. Doing a number on you. You having a lot of healing work to do in regards to this. I also just feel like business isn't going the way that you want it to. Business isn't going the way that you want it to. There hasn't been a smooth transaction. This represents the home, and this represents there being a business transaction, and then the fucking Five of Pentacles is out here underneath, and it's a barn. It's a barn, but people live in here. Hey, baby. Big Empress energy. Welcome, baby. There being a barn. It's being a barn, but this also representing this. I said Five of Pentacles. I didn't mean to say that. That's five. You know, because I read both ways. So this Five of Clubs to me is also Five of Pentacles. This being lack mentality, but you know, no. This Five of Clubs card represents health in the body. Improving your health, finally improving in the body. There's something about this. The home that's not being a good purchase. Someone not investing in the home the way that they should. Someone not willing to invest in you, in your home, the way that they should. Also, I just feel like someone you investing in someone, Taurus, and it's a bad fucking investment. You will start to see it affect your health. My skin is bothering me out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, I'm scratching, I'm itching. There being a rash, there being a breakout. You having to be comfortable in your skin. I was saying this the other day, and I was saying it to, I don't even know what the rising is, but I was saying it to a Sag, Taurus, Sag Sun, Taurus Moon. I was just saying this, and there's something about the skin, the breaking out. Right, your chakra's not balanced, because I just took off my mala beads. I never take off my mala beads when I'm reading. I just took off my mala beads. There's something about you being unbalanced. You needing to align all of your chakras. Your chakras not being aligned. That not being like you. You're always on top of it. You haven't been lately. There's something about this. But damn, what was the download I just had? There was, oh, the skin. Something about the skin. Like, I'm literally, like, out of nowhere. I'm scratching. I'm itching. Something about Libra and the skin. Libra rules the skin. Libra rules relationships. Since being in a relationship with somebody, you're not comfortable in your skin. You're not adjusted. You're not comfortable in the we. Some of you are in a relationship. Justice card. Some of you are married. Some of you, Hierophant. Some of you are married. Some of you are in a relationship where someone wants higher levels of commitment with you. Some of you have a fucking platform. You have a lot on your back. You're a teacher. You're a spiritual healer. You're a leader of some sort. Someone wanting to latch on to your energy. Someone being a distraction. You having a mission, beloved. The mission being really big. Someone distracting you. You're not being comfortable in the union. For some of you, this union, the union you're not comfortable with is the feminine energy and the masculine energy. You're fully in your feminine energy. You need to be balanced in your masculine energy. For some of you, divine masculine, you're fully in your feminine energy. You're not comfortable in your masculine energy. For some of you, you're completely the emperor, completely in your masculine energy and not in touch with your feminine energy at all. So you're abusing divine feminine. Some of you, divine feminine, you're allowing divine masculine to abuse you, overpower you. You're giving your power away. You're giving too much fucking sexual power away. I'm not even joking, but your gifts are really strengthening. You being psychic as fuck. People not understanding. Somebody not understanding. You don't need no fucking cards. Some of you are readers. Some of you are readers and you don't use cards. People would never know you could do the things that you do because you don't use the tools that they use. You don't need them. Half the people using the tools that they use don't understand that they're just tools. The gift is not in the cards. Then I heard either you got it or you don't. Some of you interacting with somebody, something about this, you interacting with somebody and you know. Because you got it. So you know who got it and you know who don't. You know who to fuck with, who not to fuck with. You know who's the real deal, who's not. For some of you being a little disappointed because you just not in tune with somebody. Somebody just not on the same page with you. They just can't fuck with you. You being really annoyed with your guides too because you wanting somebody really bad. You wanting something really bad. You wanting to play. You wanting to let your fucking shadow live a little longer and spirit being like, You like, but can I play a little bit? Nope. Don't detour. You on mission, beloved. You on mission. That energy. Thank you. Thank you, Mamacita Clarkson. Yeah. I lost another download. They come in so fast and you be so distracted and you be fucking around that you're missing a lot of information. The downloads are coming in too fucking quick. There's somebody who needs to be completely in their feminine energy. Divine feminine needs to sit down. She's about to give birth and she's not. Yeah, yo. Yeah, spirit swatting your hand, spirit swatting you away, spirit making it hurt too. Spirit to bruise your fucking ego. Spirit got you out here wilding, doing shit that's beneath you, doing things you're not supposed to be doing. You giving into the sex demon, child. Heavy on this energy. You giving into your like, and for some of you, like, honor this. We're like, okay, you gave in a little bit, but you're doing too much now. You're doing too much now. You've gotten beside yourself. People judging you. People thinking that you're different now. You ain't different. You always been this fucking way. You always been this way. Real shit. Something about this energy. People like, you're so different now, or you so... Nah, I always been this fucking way. I just wasn't comfortable letting you see this side of me. You being really fucking unapologetic. You being really unapologetic in what you're saying to someone, what you're showing someone, what you're doing. You gotta be careful with the karma you're accruing though. You being really comfortable, really free with somebody, way too free with them. Way too comfortable, way too free. You tell them way too much. You way too transparent. And in theory, this is a good thing. In theory, this is a healthy thing. But, child, it's not. Someone really thriving off the things that you say to them, the way you give your power to them. Ugh. It being a bad transaction. Heavy on the something too about the house not being safe. The house not being safe. Don't come here. Don't send nothing here. You can't drop nothing off. It is hot. The block is hot. Don't spin the block. What the fuck is going on? The block is hot. Don't spin the block. Somebody, you talking to somebody, but your significant other comes home. Don't call me. Don't video chat me. Don't... That type of energy. Don't call me. Don't video chat me right now. Don't FaceTime me. You pull up. You'll just voice note somebody. You'll just video chat someone. You don't give a fuck what they're doing, or you don't care. You don't respect it. Like somebody's married. I don't care. I'll call you anyway. I'll pull up on you anyway. If you come home unexpected, and pick what side you on. Some energy, some about this energy, yo. Don't spin the block. The block is hot. Also, something about the home not being safe. You're not living in a safe environment. You don't like the environment. You don't like who could pop up at your house at any given time. Somebody's watching you. People be watching you. Also, way too many people have your address. You're bugging at this point. You're not honoring this. You think people don't know where you live, or you give somebody your address once, or they've been to your house one time, and you think that they don't remember how to get back to your house. No, bitch. They remember how to get back to your house. They're obsessed with you. I said what I said. Or you give somebody your address to send you something, send you a gift. You think they don't know where you live. They know where you live. They're not going to forget it. Or someone did this to you. Someone gave you their information. You got it now. You ain't never gonna lose it. If you need to find them, you know how to find them. 2211 when I said that. Ooh, child. Something about the block is hot. Don't spin the block. Is that what I said? Something about this too, like packaging. Somebody about packaging. You can't drop off the packages. How they drop it off, it's dangerous. Someone stealing your packages, someone having your information, someone having your address. They shouldn't have your address. Some of you need a P.O. box. Some of you got people sending shit to your house. You need a P.O. box. You need to not let people know where you live at, what your information is. It's not safe for you to stop doing this. Some of you have to find another location. You have to find another location to send your stuff to. It gets real. Something big happens at work. It gets really intense at work. There being negative energy. Someone having to hurt someone. Someone having to fire someone. Someone having to fire on someone. Someone was about to shoot someone. Someone didn't have to. They did. Someone did. You killed someone. Someone killed someone. Someone fired someone. They're gone. You help someone go out. You are a high priestess. You're a high priestess. You help someone go out, or the body. Something about the body. I'm gonna stop talking about it because some of you are out here wilding. But somebody was scared that they would have to do something. Somebody could be a security guard or a cop. Someone being afraid that they had to hurt someone, that they would have to shoot someone or defend themselves. Thank God they did not. They did not have to. But someone had to fire someone, had to get rid of someone. Or you think you got rid of someone and you hurt them. You think that there's bad blood, there's bad feelings. There's not. So for some of you, you got fired from a job you didn't want to work for anyway. Or you had to fire someone who didn't want to work for your ass anyway. It was in alignment. Someone didn't want to hurt your feelings. You broke up with somebody who wanted to break up with you anyway, or vice versa. Someone broke up with you, but you didn't want their ass to begin with. You didn't love them for real. You didn't even realize that you didn't love them for real until you got rid of their ass. Let's move on. People think it's a game. People need to stop playing with you. Organic flow. Hey, love. People gotta stop playing with you. People think it's a game. What you got is not a game. What you do is not a game. You're not a game. It's not a joke. You are not fucking with a Virgo. You do not like a Virgo. You're not feeling a Virgo at all. Could be a Gemini. Could be a Pisces, the opposite. I wanted to say Gemini. Could be a Gemini, Taurus. You're not feeling a Gemini at all. Life traits. You said you feel yourself in area. I don't know which. child. Someone getting under your skin. Someone don't mean well. Someone knows what they're doing. Someone plays real dumb while other people are dumb. While other people are real dumb in regards to this person when it comes to this person. Not you. You don't play that shit. Plays real fucking dumb. Pisces. It's not a Virgo, it's a Pisces. Someone being a complete liar, too. Someone getting really... Ooh. Someone being really mad at you because you know what time it is. Because you know how they tick. You know how to make them upset. You calling them on their shit. You being in a space, you stepping into a space of really speaking up in a way that you haven't before. You make yourself known. You make your presence known. Someone does not want you to move on, or you do not want someone to move on, but you too proud, you're too stubborn to say anything directly, but all the indirect shit says a lot. It's loud as hell. Clairvoyance, inspiration, interpretation, trust. Some of you are clairvoyant. Some of you are clairvoyant. There's something about this, though. I ain't gonna hold you. There's something about this, about the definitions of things. What is that pretty flower crystal? What flower crystal? What flower crystal, babe? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You gotta tell me. Damn, what was the download? Oh, there's something about this clairvoyance card. There's something about you having to learn more. So you dealing with somebody who either this is you, or you're dealing with somebody who has to learn more about somebody's gifts. Someone doesn't understand you. I mean, Taurus, you're the Hierophant, but big Piscean energy out here. Something about this big high priestess energy out here. Someone is a high priestess. You could definitely also be or you're not honoring where you're a Hierophant, where you're both. Didn't I say this is something about the balance in the feminine and masculine energies? There's something about this, or someone not understanding, like you having all these fucking gifts as a high priestess, and someone not understanding it, and they're in every fucking book. They're in every book, trying to understand, trying to figure out how you do what you do. It's not in a book. I don't care how much people write about it. I don't care how much you read about it. If you know, you know. If you can experience something about the experience of it all, having to be able to tap into those gifts, tap into that energy, feel people the way that you feel people to really understand what it is that you do. But there's also something about someone trying to figure it out, trying to label you, like the gifts. Clairvoyance, clairaudient, clairsentient, or whatever the hell the names are. I don't know what the fuck those things are, what those meanings are. I'm psychic as fuck. Period. This around my neck? This is selenite. This is orange selenite. This is what you're talking about? It's orange selenite. But this, and apply this to whatever it is. However this works for you. For some of you, this is in regards to astrology. Some of you are really intuitive in regards to astrology, but you have to learn. You have more to learn, or you have to study. For some of you, this is about you being, you're a high priestess naturally, but you're stepping into your Hierophant energy. Or vice versa, but you're stepping into your Hierophant energy because you're going to go to school. Some of you are going to go to school for psychology or something. Like the things that you experience in your day-to-day interactions with clients or whatever. You could be let's say you're a tarot reader, right? And in your interactions with people on the day-to-day, you knowing what you feel intuitively, you being able to help them for sure. You being able to help them for sure, but you wanting to know the clinical reason, the clinical term for why you feel what it is that you feel, what it is that you're experiencing, or what they're experiencing, being able to talk to someone from both ends. Someone trying their hardest to find what you do in a book. Yeah, the root cause, but not even the root cause, beloved. Even for me, it's not even just so much about the root cause, because it's something about the matrix. Right? Because when I say clinical term, according to who's fucking clinic? You know what I'm saying? Like, who put these certain labels on us? Who put these certain, medical diagnosis or whatever on us? It's something about the matrix. You wanting to study more about the matrix, or someone wanting to learn about you, and trying to go through the matrix in order to find the answer. Them not being able to find the answer there. Them not being able to find the answer there. But you having mastered one side of yourself, you wanting to there's something about bridging the gap. Some of you are like, yo, I can go do this work. I can go be a therapist. I can go be a guidance counselor. And I can bring the spirituality into that to bridge the gap somehow. I don't know if I'm saying that the right way or if you get what I'm saying. I really hope that you do. Some of you really are some of you needing to know what the muggles call you. There's something about this. Like, to me, when people be like, oh, this person is clairvoyant, this person is clairaudient, this person is this. That's what the muggles, something about this. That's what the muggles call us. That's the box you have to put me in. That's the label you have to put on me. I am. The things you think what you see me doing here today or doing right now is amazing. Wait to see what I do tomorrow. Hey, Sag. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Sag. But there's something about this energy of not letting somebody put a label on you, or someone trying to identify what you do, someone needing to put you in a box in order to describe you. There ain't no box to put you in, and you need not put yourself in that box and shrink yourself in order to have someone understand you better. I just saw 3131 on the clock when I said that. Heavy on the synchronicities. Courage, strength, fierceness, and family. Some of you have to have the courage to fight for your family. Abundance. You being hell of abundant. Divine Mother being out here at the bottom. This energy, that's funny because that card, I just said you fucking with a Sag, and that card came out. And Divine Feminine is underneath it. That card came out in Sag's reading. Yeah. Having to have the courage, though. Something about having the courage to fight for your family. To fight for your family, to heal your family. Some of you are battling against some demonic ass forces. You're battling against the devil. You're battling against somebody who vibrates so low that they can be used as a host for certain devils. Used to do the devil's work, child. You having to protect yourself and your family against this. Your children, some of you are separated from your children, or someone feels like you want to separate them from their from their child. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. I feel like this full moon is going to be really fucking intense. It's going to be a big one. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. You're going to be releasing an Aquarius or a Leo. 2211. The synchronicities are out there. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Fuck did I just say? Thank you, Spirit. Sorry. You be getting real hype. The confirmations get you real hype, as the fuck they should. Also, you think that there's bad blood between you and someone, and you think that somebody is mad with you. They're not. They're not. Or you think that okay, I'll say this. Divine Masculine, you think Divine Feminine is upset with you, or she's mad with you? That you rubbed her the wrong way, or she don't want you, she's done with you. That's not the case. She don't have no ill feelings towards you. Now, Divine Feminine, you think Divine Masculine is holding a grudge against you, or he's upset with you about something? He absolutely is. Or you think you got up under his skin? You think you touched a nerve? You did. Will he admit it? Absolutely not. Heavy on the display of dominance. It being really sexy to someone, the way you display your dominance. Someone not being mistaken about who you are, what you are, what a boss you are, how they need not fucking play with you. Someone loving that shit about you. Where it intimidates a lot of other people, or it intimidates the people certain people that you want. Yes. Hair has been a really big thing for me lately. Hair has been a really big thing for you too, Taurus. How often have you been changing your hair? When was the last time you changed your hair? Something about you being known for having outrageous hair at one point in time. Someone has been known to have outrageous hair from at one point in time, really long hair, or you switched this. You go from really short to really long, or at one point in time you had really long hair, or you had colored hair. You no longer have it. Someone really loves you in your natural state. You look gorgeous with your hair changed or colored or grown out or with extensions or whatever, but someone loving you the way you look in your natural state. Someone like loving the natural you. Someone loving the clean cut you. But some of you started dealing with someone when you were a totally different person. Or if you look at the pictures, you're a totally different person. Who you were a few years ago, who you used to be. It's like it's a completely different life. It's a completely different entity. Hair, major connection to source. They tapped in through the hair. Yeah, I read it the first time, but there's something about you guys constantly changing. You guys constantly changing your hair. When you met someone or when you used to deal with someone, you looked completely different, or you had longer hair, or your hair was colored. You were somebody different. But who you are now, how you look now, you're clean cut, you're natural, you're clean cut, you're natural. A Virgo could be feeling an Aries some shit. A Virgo could be feeling an Aries some shit, some old news. A Virgo could be feeding an Aries some old shit, but your hair is no longer colored, or you had colored braids, or it's something about this. You're needing to shave it all off, change the energy, release the energy. Somebody needs a haircut. It's time for a haircut. Something about the moon. Something about the moon on your mind, working with the moon, your haircut, and the moon. Somebody gets a moon. Could be a moon part, a crescent moon. Somebody gets a crescent moon, or someone works with the moon to do their hair. This could be like on a full moon, something about your releasing rituals to get a haircut on the full moon to release some energy. Someone wants to cut cords. Someone wants to do a cord cutting ritual. Someone is scared to cut cords. Someone knows that they need to or they should, but scared to. They do not want to release this person. Some of you talking about cutting cords, but you never done no magic on someone else, or you're afraid of there being consequences. You're not sure of cutting cords with someone. Is the same as you doing work on them, and so you're hesitant to do it. I respect it. I don't know what it is, the energy that I'm tapped into. I respect that. If you're unsure, if you're not secure in the work that you're doing, don't fucking do it. It's that simple. I'm not going to tell you one way or the other. You needing to use your discernment. You need to be completely 10 toes down in any decision making, any decisions that you make. Some of you don't work your magic. You don't work your magic the way that you should because you're afraid to. He said, I'm in a barber expo. Oh, shit. All them different cuts you talking about are present. Oh, shit. That's crazy. But what was I just saying? Damn, he distracted me. Stop letting Divine Masculine distract you. Even if he means well. Something about this. Even if he means well, or even if he's always on. Something about you always being in tune with somebody. Y'all always being in tune or always being relevant and always being on point, but it distracts you. Because I lost the download. I don't know what it was. What was I saying? Somebody tell me what I was saying before I read the comment. Somebody tell me what I was saying before I read the comment. Anyway, fuck it, y'all ain't telling me, I'll move on. Right, like, moon stuff, cutting cords, thank you. Something about the rituals that you're doing needing to be really, thank you, Lisa Gray. Need to be really confident in the work that you do. You know, before you move forward in doing it. Someone being afraid. It need not be fear based. It's not going to work. You're not going to have the results that you want if you were doing work from a place of fear. It's a low vibration. You don't need those. You don't need to be open to any of those low vibrational entities while you're doing any work. You need to be really secure in what you're in the work you're doing, or do no work at all. Period. Period. Some of you hide behind not doing the actual work, your fucking shadow work. Really, some of you hide behind not doing. Not really looking at yourself, taking accountability, doing the shadow work. You're being like, oh, I don't like this connection, or this person's toxic. Let me do this spell. Let me do this ritual. Let me do this. Let me do that. You wanting to really, something about you wanting to run to the magic. Some of you run to the magic instead of actually doing the work. There needs to be a balance. And I said 40, 44. It was 40, 44 on the live. When I said that. Right, some of you, someone's talking to you, someone gives you advice, you get really defensive, or you get really defensive towards someone who just loves you. Someone, you're not being sure. You're not being sure how much someone loves you, or if they're real, if they really mean it, or people are always defensive towards you. Meanwhile, you be trying to offer them some truth. You be loving on them, or they can't take it, or someone, you give this to other people, but you can't take it in return. You be quick to give somebody some truth and be like, yo, I love you, or this is tough love. Like, literally, you know, you make somebody really eat shit with the things that you say, the way you throw certain things in their face, or the way that you show them who they are. But when someone tries to show you who you are, you got some problem with it. Someone needing a leash. Someone got to put a leash on you. What the fuck is this, Taurus? I just bought a leash for my Taurus daughter the other day, my 3-year-old, because child, she don't listen, and she want freedom, and she want independence, and I got 5 kids, and I'm one person, and so you're going on a fucking leash. Have you on anything to put Taurus on a fucking leash? Have you on the Black Snake Moan? Whoa, that's how you feel, Spirit? That movie, Black Snake Moan, and there was a chain around her waist, having to put a fucking chain around her. Someone got to put a chain on. Someone got to lock it down. Have you on the locking it down? Someone has a really strong sex demon. Someone has a really powerful sex demon. The stronger the light, the stronger the shadow. The bigger the light, the bigger the shadow. Someone's dark ass nature really speaks to you. Someone is really close to death and they love it. Someone is turned on by death. Have you on the necromancy? I said what I said. Don't listen. I said what I said. Somebody is dealing with a Scorpio. Someone who is dealing with someone manipulates the dead, makes love to the dead. Someone has a special connection with the dead. I ain't gonna go there with you, right? Hangman. There's something about this. Someone lets spirit use them. Someone is very confused. Someone is very confused about what happens to them, or how they get taken over, how they get possessed, or this is you or someone else. Someone wants to spook it out. You watch someone be full blown possessed by a demon, by duality. Someone is not ready for a certain level of conversation that you're ready for. Angels and demons, it's all God. That conversation, people are okay when you get possessed by I heard people are okay when you get possessed by angels, but they're scared when you get possessed by demons, Taurus. People are okay when the angels speak through you, but they're not okay when the demons speak through you. Meanwhile, they all protect you. They all work for you. Balance. The angels all work for you, not the other way around. The angels, the demons, they work for you. And you're not scared one way or the other. You're not scared of death. You're not scared to communicate. Or someone that you're dealing with like this, and they scare the shit out of you. Some of you are going to have to honor where you are spirit-led. Child, some of you are going to have to honor where you are spirit-led. Period. So I don't give a fuck how much you want to go do something, or somebody wants you to go do something, somebody wants you to work with them, work for them, collaborate with them, fuck them, be in relationship with them somehow, be friends with them. I don't care what somebody wants. If it is 4444, thank you, Spirit. On the live, it was just 44 minutes and 44 seconds. You're divinely guided and protected, and stability is first and foremost in your life. Heavy on the earth energy, especially if your Venus is in an earth sign. Yeah, heavy, dark, rich energy. Heavy on this energy for sure. Out here. But I lost the download. I gotta stop talking to y'all. You text somebody, you talk to somebody, you reading text, you get distracted. Someone's sending you, and this is nothing to y'all. Y'all ain't doing nothing wrong. Y'all just this, but there's something about this. It's Taurus energy. Taurus gets completely thrown off from what they're supposed to do. What was I just talking about? Because the downloads was about to get fucking really real. 4444. You being protected. Something too. Right, but it's something about we getting past the darkness. We're not getting past the darkness. Yeah, the Sag is light. You're talking about Scorpio energy, and like 8th house energy versus 9th house energy. All of that is cool, but there is no light without darkness. There's no darkness without light. It's duality. It's about balance. We're not getting past shit. We're not getting away from shit. We're having to be balanced supremely. But there was a download that I was having, that I just had, and it's getting away from me. Angels and demons working for you. Having to honor that, though. Right, someone being really afraid of their own power, of their own skills, of who they talk to, who they summon. Who the fuck do you want to talk to? Who do you want to talk to? Who do you want to summon? You being completely in control. There need not be any fear. Someone's like, I don't want to work with certain, that be in the other download. I don't want to work with certain deities. I don't want to work with, Oshun, Yemaya. I don't want to work with Ganesh. I don't want to work with, I don't know them well. I don't want to work with Kali Ma. Then don't. Well, then who do I call on? Who do I talk to? Who do you want to talk to? Who do you want to call on to empower? Do you want to connect with your higher self? Do you want to connect with your ancestors, your spirit guides? Who do you want to talk to? You're having to be really clear. I always say this to anybody who is doing any type of work or is calling on any other energies first. You need to get really connected with their ancestors, with their bloodline. Your bloodline being your ethereal umbilical cord back to source. Start there. That's all you ever need. The magic, the power, everything that you need is in your bloodline. It's in your DNA. No need to spook it out. If I need a little help, I call on my grandmother. She will show up. She will protect me. She's not going to harm me. She also is not going to give me anything that ain't good for me. So if I'm trying to manifest some shit into my life that ain't for me, she's going to make sure I don't get it. Feel me? And honoring that truth, you better honor the ancestors. And honoring that, what are your ancestral rituals look like? Do you have an ancestor altar? Has it been a minute since you've been there? When was the last time you cleaned it? Are you making your offerings regularly? Are you doing your rituals? Whatever they look like to you. Nah. Your ancestors don't play about you. Make sure you're not playing about them. Real shit. Real shit, Taurus. It being a mess, though. Because I was supposed to do a whole spread for you. I didn't even do. And I'm about to get up out of here, but this is the energy that you're in. Also, just need to really use your discernment with someone, man. Someone is not giving you what you want, you need to honor that. Someone is not giving you what you want, honor that. Don't be begging nobody for shit. What do you have to beg somebody? You don't have to ask nobody for nothing. You ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. You ain't got to ask for nothing more than once. No being an answer, no being a complete sentence. You need to learn how to say no to. You need to stop saying yes to people asking you to do shit, asking you to be available for shit, asking you for money. Doesn't matter if you have it. Also really honoring where it ain't nothing. You find yourself giving too much and then you regret how giving you are of yourself. Don't regret it. Do what you do and make those moves with no regrets. It's going to always come back to you, but you needing to use your discernment. You need to learn from your mistakes. Stop doing the same thing. Really honor where you show up for certain people who don't show up for you in return. Also, get on your shit. Everyone in feminine energy really on her shit. And divine masculine needing to run, needing to tighten up. He could learn a thing or two from her if he took her seriously, if he was focused like he need to be. He could learn a thing or two. Heavy on divine masculine, having some type of animosity though. For some of you, you're dealing with a divine masculine who you were too transparent with, you were too honest with. You hurt his feelings. He doesn't want to talk to you, or you won't talk to him, and so his feelings are hurt. He feels abandoned. He may make it seem like he doesn't care, or like everything is all good, but not. He's in his feelings over it, and unless he brings it up, you need not bring it up. Something about you always being transparent with how you feel, and yet you can't get that same energy back. For some of you, though, you have manifested somebody in your life who talks to you, who is really transparent in how they speak to you, or they have no problems communicating. If masculine energy has no problems communicating, having you connecting with somebody on a spiritual level, your soul knowing this person, y'all having psychic moments, it being really dangerous to navigate, child. Three of Swords energy, there being a split. There could be a split. It'd be easy. Someone's ready to risk it all, or you want someone to walk away from something, or if somebody was just single. Right. I don't know. It's dangerous. Watch this shit this month. Also, be careful. Some of y'all are going to be fucking somebody you do not want to fuck. Some of you have big platforms. Watch the nudes you're sending. Watch the news, the crazy videos that you're sending. Make sure you can trust the people you're sending certain shit to. Stop fucking on camera. Stop making pornos. Some of y'all are wilding out here, and it's going to come back and bite you in the ass if you're not using your discernment. I said what I said. I'm going to leave it there. That was a read. Taurus. That was a read. And I still have so many more messages for you, so real shit. Use your discernment. I love you. If you feel called to book a personal reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box below. If you feel called to leave me a donation, it'd be greatly appreciated. I love you so much. It's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.